Anyhow, I should try to fill in about how Doll King came into the to the family.
Yes.
And Doll King, whose name was actually Lillian Gorman, she came to this country. Her father brought her here some years earlier in the mid-20s, somewhere there, and she lived in an apartment building uptown Manhattan, in Upper Harlem. And my mother, my biological mother, lived in the same building. And my biological mother, and the building had a lot of West Indians in it. And they induced her to join a group called Throwing a Box. And Throwing a Box was a system by which everybody put in like $2 a week. And then you before you put in the money, you drew numbers. Let's say it was a 10-week box.
Mhm.
And they put these the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in a box on a strip of paper. And you reach in the box and pull out a number, and maybe yours was number 3. So you would get the money that was accumulated on week number 3.
Okay.
See, but everybody's putting the same $2 in every week, you know. And then, of course, your week comes along, and you get the box. You know? And the box is really a little box of money, you know.
Right.
And somehow or another, my biological mother's week got mixed up with somebody else's week, and they said, no, it's not your week, and you're not entitled to the money, so-and-so is entitled to the money. And they brought a conflict, and she left this apartment that had this arrangement and came out crying and came down the staircase, and Doll happened to come out of her apartment and see this very fair-skinned lady
Crying.
kind of crying coming down the staircase. And she said, what's the matter with you, child? Because Doll was old, but not a hell of a lot older.
Right.
And she said, they took my box. I can't. And Doll knew immediately what she was talking about because she was a West Indian also,
Right.
you know. But she was from Trinidad, and my mother was from Barbados. So the whole building was full of West Indians and Indians, East Indians. And so she kind of befriended her and consoled her very much, and they became very, very, very close friends, very close friends.